everyone. So today I was going to do a tutorial on the new Subculture palette. I know there's heard a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do like it. I'm one of the people that I actually do really like this palette. Yes, there is a lot of fallout to it, but I mean, that happens a lot of things. You have to be very gentle when you put your brush in there and everything. So I mean, I didn't think that was a super big deal to me or anything. So this is what the palette looks like. I have used it a few times, as you can see. And I don't know, I really like it. Any of the eye looks I've done with it, I think I personally really like them. So I mean, I don't know. Today I think I'm going to focus more on the dark colors, like these colors and then these ones. These are the ones that are really like, when I saw the palette I was like, I want it because of those colors kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do more of like a dark smoky eye today, see how that turns out. Alright, so let's get started on the look. So first off, I'm going to start with the primer, and I'm going to use the Becca First Light Priming Filter one, like always, because it's like my favorite primer right now, so. And lately, because it's summer, so I mean, I feel like I've been out in the sun a lot, so as you can see I have like a lot of freckles showing, and I don't know, I don't mind that they're showing, so I've been just doing very like light coverage foundation more, just kind of so you can have like an even base for everything, so everything just kind of glows nice. So lately I've been using this NYX CC Cream Color Corrector in Peach, and it's the light medium one because obviously I'm white, but I'm actually way more tan than I usually am, which does make me very happy because this summer I've actually been outside quite a bit and I'm the most tan that I've ever been in my life, so I'm just like embracing it and I'm just like, I'm not the palest person in the room for once, so that is a very happy achievement. But anyways, okay, let's start putting some of this guy on. I'm just going to grab a Morphe M439 for this. And I mean, if you kind of notice, this really doesn't have much for coverage. It more or less just kind of, like it says on here, evens discoloration, which I like because then it kind of makes it so it's nice even base, but my freckles still show through and everything, so it's not like in the winter when you wear like full coverage foundation and everything's just like solid perfect kind of thing. Like that's a nice look, but I don't know, in the summer I just feel like a little bit of a lighter coverage is a little bit nicer. And for concealer today I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Ivory. And then I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion to prime my eyelids. With e.l.f. High Definition Powder to set my face with. And then I find, because in the summer I tend to get very oily in my T-zone, kind of like under eyes and my forehead especially. So with the setting powder, I like to put a little bit extra and kind of like bake on the forehead and under eyes a little bit as I'm doing like my eye makeup to kind of hopefully set it in place, because then I find it gets a little less oily and greasy looking throughout the day, which I like. I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper to set my eyebrow. Alright, now for the star of the show, to start with this guy. So first I'm going to take the color Edge here, that's kind of like the yellowy color, and I'm just going to kind of buff that as more of like a transition color, just kind of all over the lid and up high in the crease. And as you can see, like this color is like super pigmented kind of thing, so I mean, all of the colors like this, you really do not need a lot of product. after you've decided that it's been blended out enough, I'm just going to take the color New Wave, which is a little bit more like an orangier shade, and kind of put that a little bit lower in the crease now. Go into the color Axis here, this dark green color, and kind of put that on like the outer V of the eye. And as you can see, I'm just picking up very little product at a time because I'd rather put a little bit on and blend it out and then realize I need to put a little bit more in rather than just put all kinds of color on it and then all of a sudden realize, oh, I went a little too much with the color kind of thing. So it's always better to have to use more product than have too much and have to try to just make it work kind of thing. And then I'm just going to kind of wipe that brush off and use the color Untamed here and put that mostly over the entire eyelid. Just going to leave a little bit of space on the inner corner there because you don't want to put it all the way in because then I feel like it gets just too dark and smoky. And then we're going to put some pop color in the corner there. Okay, now that that color is nice and on the lid, I'm just going to take this brush that I was using earlier with the other two orangey colors and use that to kind of blend everything out a little bit. Now I'm just going to mix the color Axis and Rowdy, this purpley color underneath, and put that kind of like on the outer corner just so there's a little bit more definition because this color and this color can come off very similar when they're on the eyes and you can't really see a bunch of like that. So we're just going to add a little bit of the purpley into the mix to make it a little bit darker out there. And then now I'm just going to take the color Electric and I'm going to put that kind of in the inner corner and a little bit up on the lid there to kind of put it all together and finish the look. And I'm just going to wet this brush too. There we go. So now we have that going on the upper lid. Now we're going to start on the lower lash line. We're basically going to do everything we did up top, so put like the colors Axis and Untamed kind of under the eye a little bit, put some Rowdy on the outer corner, and then Electric on the inner corner again. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with Electric and bring that down on the lower lash line again. Now I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner and I'm just going to put that on my waterline and tightline. So I know sometimes people don't like that, but I just think that kind of makes the whole eye look just a little bit more smoky by adding the black in there, you know? So I quite like doing it. I don't always do that on the waterline on the bottom, but I know I always like to put like the black on the tight line because I find it just kind of, with that little black line there, makes your lashes almost like a little bit fuller, which who doesn't like when you have fuller looking lashes, right? Come on. Lashes, I'm going to use the Colossal Volume Express for the bottom lashes and the Colossal Big Shot for my upper lashes. And I don't know, I always like doing my bottom lashes first because I find if I do my top ones when I'm busy looking down for bottom, it kind of pushes the top ones down and then they dry a little bit more flat rather than sitting upwards, so that's just what I like doing. For me, I personally don't really feel the need to wear false lashes because I find my lashes are long enough, so I don't really need them. But I mean, with a look that's this smoky, feel free to go ahead and wear lashes because I mean, it is more of like the dark smoky look that you'd wear at night kind of thing and everything. So lashes would definitely give it a nice little flare. So I'm just going to take that brush and now I'm just going to kind of wipe off the excess that I had kind of built up here. Because then too, I find it's like some of it kind of like melts a little bit more in my skin so that it kind of stays there longer so that throughout the day I don't get as oily, which I'm all about. So then for blush today, I'm just going to use MAC Warm Soul and put it on a little angled brush. I don't usually like wearing a huge amount of blush, so I usually like something like this, like Warm Soul, so it gives you a little bit of color, but it's not like, oh, I'm wearing a very pinky one or a very peachy blush kind of thing. Today I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and use that to bronze up the face a little bit because I feel like when I don't do that, like right now I feel like my eyes look so dark and my skin looks so pale, but once you add bronzer it makes everything work. Oh gosh. Everything work a lot better. There we go. We're having some troubles here, but we're making it through. Make sure to get on your ears so that it's nice and blended, because if you have your hair up, you do not want it to have it so there's a strip, like a line where it's like your ears are a different color than your face, because that wouldn't be good. And then today to highlight, I'm just going to use Pearl from Becca. So first I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on my brow bone and a little on top of the green color in the inner corner just to make that little piece just pop a little bit more there. Because I always love using the same color to highlight my brow bone as I do my cheeks, because I love when you kind of go like that and it kind of like just all kind of blends together nicely. A little on the nose and on the cupid's bow there. Alright, and then I always like to just set my face before I do my lips because I know sometimes I can have problems and not decide what I want for lips. So I'm just going to use the Urban Decay All Nighters spray and set the face. I think today for lipstick I'm going to use this Tarte color in Beach Babe. I think that would be a nice touch to it. And there we go. That is the finished look that I've done with this. I really like this look because I like how it's like dark and smoky, but you use green, so it's kind of like a little bit different than just a normal like dark brown or black smoky eye kind of thing. So it's a green color, so it kind of stands out. It's a little bit different. It's still nice, so you can get away with wearing it and you don't have to feel too much like you're wearing like, yes, you are wearing like a brighter green shadow on the inside of your eye, but it's not like too bright green where you're like, oh, I don't know if I can get away with wearing this because it's very bright kind of thing. So I really like this eye look and I like how it turned out. And I really like this eyeshadow palette. I personally think it's really nice. There's also another eye look I was thinking of doing with this one. It's a lot more of a bright summery look and not so much a dark smoky look, so maybe I'll do that one next. But I have to say I'm in love with this palette and I will be continuing to use it quite a bit in the future. Hope you guys liked this video. Stay tuned for more because I'm sure there will be definitely more videos coming out with this palette and hopefully new palettes that come out. Hopefully there's new stuff I get because I know there are a few new things that have come out recently that I really want to try, like the L'Oreal what is it called? The L'Oreal Voluminous Paradise mascara, I think. The one that's really close to the Too Faced Better Than Sex one that everybody was saying. I really want to try that guy out. I feel like it would be a really good mascara, so maybe I'll get that guy, try that guy out in a video or something. I don't know. There's all kinds of options. So, hope to see you guys again. Bye.